Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the edges. So stylize, find edges, and that's it. Now, CC toner in After Effects is somewhat the same, or basically the same, so you can use that one in After Effects. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take select color range, and I'll select the black, and you got this, right? So now let's just hide that selection and run. Let's take a Gaussian blur just for the hell of it, so you can see what happens. It blurs that stuff. Now of course I can take this selection and let's see, how can I expand that selection? Grow? No. Modify, refine edge. Guess you could do it here. It's kind of difficult to take this one. Here we go. That's what I want. So more like this. Well, you need to work a bit with this one, but anyway. So I can see that I adjusted that edge, and let's try to run that Gaussian blur over again, and yeah, you can basically see what it does. So we've got some pretty cool effect here. But the idea, of course, is to use this for antialiasing. If you want to antialize lines, then this is a method that you could use. A bit easier to do this in Photoshop, I guess, but it should be possible to do it in After Effects as well. Also, I guess maybe you could use action scripts and run automat batch to create that effect in Photoshop, so you can just apply that effect to all the images or the image sequence. Now the reason why I thought of this was because you can see that there was this guy that had this question about this alias effect, and it was just an idea I had really how to get rid of that. So that's a method that you could use actually to remove it. So I'll just go here, selection, refine edge, because it's difficult at times to know exactly how to do this. Anyway, so you can play with those settings, and this of course is way too large, but I'm just showing you. And then you could say blur, Gaussian blur, and this is way too much, way too large. I'm just showing you a couple of options on how to do it. Of course, this I might as well just kept this selection here, because that's probably better. So let's run Gaussian blur on that over again, and you can see that it does a pretty good job actually on aliasing, antialiasing that edge. So that's a couple of tricks on how to fix that in post.